Hello everybody, welcome back to Pikmin, and in this episode, I forgot to do my intro properly, but my name is Antebek, and in this episode, we are going to dive into the Forest of Hope. Now, I have to get this out of the way. I have recorded this 3 times. The first 2 times, I just had a massive genocide, and I did not want to leave that in. Although I thought it would be funny, I figured, you know what, I can't lose this many Pikmin and still be doing decent in this game. And then this last time I recorded it, everything went perfect. It went without a hitch. Except for the fact that the mic wasn't picking up everything I had to say. So yeah, that was an issue. Anyway, I'm going to say we dive into the Forest of Hope and let's get started on the second day. Alright, you guys, so as we enter the Forest of Hope, we notice that we are stuck in between 2 walls. I went over the 2 types of walls we are stuck in between in the last episode. We're stuck in between a rock wall and what is considered a stick wall. Although, if you look on the Pikmin wiki, it's just called a wall for some reason. So you take that out. So I did re-record everything, except that's why I only have leaves here, is because pretty much what am I trying to say? Jeez, get it out. Jeez, I can't. I had to restart the game because I saved over my, terrible recording. So that's why I only have leaf Pikmin right now. But that will be remedied very soon when you see, well, this green grass right here. Yeah, this stuff. When we get a whole bunch of Pikmin, which we're going to have, is right as soon as they get done doing what they're doing, busting down that wall. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're doing pretty good? Okay. Okay, so they're almost done with this wall. We have a small amount of Pikmin more. So I say, let's watch them take down this wall. We're not even gonna cut this out. They should be almost done. I do want to talk about my blocks for this YouTube channel I have right now. So right now, I have it planned out to where Monday and Tuesday I do the Pokemon Nuzlocke, my Ruby run. And that's all good and dandy. But I want to mix it up a little bit, you guys. I'm having troubles producing those. They take a lot of time, much more than a Pikmin video does. So what I think I want to do is I want to leave it up to you guys. So I want some fan requests for games that they would like to see me play, and I'll play the games on Monday and Tuesdays. And then Monday and Friday. My words just don't work all the time. Sorry, guys. So Monday and Friday, I will make a Pokemon Nuzlocke, my Ruby one, randomizer for you guys. I will also do a fan requested game. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, I want to do 1 Pikmin episode and a Nuzlocke episode, just for a little more diversity. And I really like Pikmin, so I want to get this done so we can move on to the next game. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do a Pikmin episode and a Pikmin challenge episode, which are really fun, honestly. I played my first one earlier today, but again, the audio just wasn't working out. So I'm sorry, but the first episode won't be blind, but all the other ones will be blind. So yeah, if you're interested in that, I mean, the very first time I recorded the first challenge episode, it got all crazy, and I was just pretty much silent because I was in complete awe of what was going on the entire time. But yeah, so let me know what games you would like to see me play, guys. I would love to do it for you guys. I mean, this is kind of what I do now. I just play games. I've always just played games, but now I'm doing it for other people, so I want to know what you guys think, too. Alright, so let's get to this grass that I was talking about. Ooh, first nectar piece already, cool. And that instantly flowers every Pikmin that is in the nectar's radius. They all suck on it, and then they all come to be flowers. And that's pretty much exactly what this is explaining. I'll leave it on screen if you guys want to read that, but I just explained it, so I don't really think it's necessary to read it again. Alright, so let's pluck these guys. And there should be 2 more, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, come follow me, you guys. So yeah, you guys, I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys do give me some good suggestions because, like, I don't know. It's great to do Nintendo games and all that. And Nintendo has been my favorite game developer of all time since I was a young boy. Like, I'd say 3 or 4. I had a Nintendo 64, which sadly enough got stolen. Which, actually, that would be kind of fun. If you guys have any Nintendo 64 games that you would like to see me record, absolutely suggest those, because I would love to do that. But yeah, I really like Nintendo games, but I want to know what you guys want to see me play, because I've played all these games before, and I know, I think I'd like to know, or I think I'd believe, never mind, I quit. But I would like to believe that I know something about all these games. So give me a game that I don't know anything about, and just watch me fail at it if you guys think that's fun. If not, well then I'll try to learn something about that game, and then we can go into it. But give me some suggestions, you guys. I would love to hear them. Play some new games. So yeah, on this first day, we're pretty much just collecting all the very close ship parts and opening up some areas that we don't have open. Like, we're gonna blast down that rock wall right there and here in a minute. Assuming everything goes proper and good. No, don't start throwing people. Don't want that. We are going to defeat a couple big guys, which are called Bulborbs. And I didn't really go over the ones we already killed. Those were called Dwarf Bulborbs, the little red ones with the spots that have just abnormally large mouths for their size. And that is what we call an adult Bulborb. Well, you don't have to call it an adult Bulborb. It's just a regular Bulborb. But since the other ones are dwarfs, I like to call these ones adults. They're not even related at all, but whatever, screw it. Okay, so we're gonna take out part of this wall right here. I need 30 Pikmin, so let's grab a couple more guys from here. There we go. This day is a little bit hectic, not so much though, so we just pretty much used the rest of our Pikmin on that wall to try to take it down as fast as possible. And then we're gonna come over here. This is a little exploit. You're meant to do this with a Pikmin that you get later in the game, but I'm gonna do it right now just for the sake of being fast and stuff. So we walk up here on this branch, and then there's this thing right here, the shock absorber is what this is called. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place, usually. Oh, well, Olimar, you need to get your ship in gear, dude. Or whatever ships go in safe flight? I don't know. But we don't want to wake him up, but when we grab that, the Pikmin are going to wake him up. So what we want to do is this, watch. Throw one Pikmin, as soon as it lands on him and starts hitting him, he'll wake up. Let's swarm them all over here. Let's get his attention. Come with me, dude. Come with me over here. Over here. Over here. And then we go to sleep, and he can't attack us. And our Pikmin should just be able to go right past him without him noticing as he tries to attack us but can't because we're asleep on the ground, and that makes us invincible. It is a great exploit if you don't want to get all your Pikmin up here. It's fantastic. And then we just stand up and we're on our way. Hey you, hey fat guy. Hey fat guy, don't do that. Don't do that. He can't jump off the ledge anyway, but I don't want him chasing my Pikmin down. It's just not safe. Bye-bye. See you later, bro. So these guys are done. I'm gonna leave them there for, no, I'm not, never mind. Those guys are gonna carry that back. I'm gonna kill this dwarf Bulborb right here. Hopefully, yes, good, okay. Don't wake him up. Oh, that would be so bad. All right, so what we wanna do is we wanna leave these guys right here for right now. And then we wanna get there before the shock absorber does. Just so right when it arrives, we can take those Pikmin and then we can take on that larger Bulborb. Yeah, this is honestly a fairly deep strategy game. Even though it's made from Nintendo, odd as that sounds. It's one of my favorite games of all time, you guys. If you have not played it, definitely pick up a copy. I think they're like, I don't know, they're probably like 60 to 80 bucks on Amazon right now for the GameCube version. The Wii version, probably a little more. You're probably looking at $100, $110, but in my honest opinion, I've had this game since I was a young boy, and I think it is one of the best games that Nintendo has ever made. Alright, so let's take this guy out real fast. Get all these guys. Stand up. Come on. Good guy. There we go. Okay, let's get them out of the way while we go and activate this little cutscene right here. So here's the introduction of yellow Pikmin, which, well, we'll see in a second. It spits out its little seed, and then we wait for its little seed to grow. Let's kill this flower while we're waiting. We want to be as efficient as possible. Alright, and then we pluck this guy, and look at his little ears! Look at them, they're so cute, man. Oh, these guys are just the best. They're not very useful in this first game. However, in second and third, the second and third game, if I can speak correctly, they become far more useful than they are in this game. Just much, much more. Although in the third game, they're kind of lackluster because the Pikmin that come out in that game just outshine these guys in pretty much every way. There are 2 new types in both Pikmin 2 and 3. But what he's explaining right now is they're yellow, and he's not sure if they're Pikmin, but he's going to call them Pikmin anyway. And he says more research will be required in order to tell what they really do. So, well, let's do that. So he gets his thing there. We could use reds to help with this process, and I was honestly thinking about it. However, I think I just want to use yellows. We're not going to sprout too many today, maybe like 30 or so, because honestly, like I said, they're not very useful in this game. They their ears make them fly higher, as odd as that sounds. They're also a little bit lighter than the other Pikmin, which makes more sense as to how they can fly a little higher. But what their real purpose is in this game is I'll show that off in a second. So, if we come over here and we disband. Don't walk all the way over there, are you crazy? Whatever. They just don't want to cooperate right now, that's fine. You guys, this is a fast game. We're supposed to be going fast here. Okay, you go there, you go there. See, they'll do these backflip things when they grab these rocks, and they're the only Pikmin that can grab these types of rock. They have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin, but what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps the cracks indicate there's a tremendous power locked away within the merits. This merits further research, sorry guys. So yeah, Olimar pretty much just hinted at what these stones may be. And we have gigantic rock walls here, so I wonder, maybe they could take down those rock walls. Well, yeah, of course they can. So that is pretty much Pikmin's prime function in this game, is to grab these little bombs and just go blow stuff up. It's great. If we have enough time, which I think we may, I want to grab this guy with the yellows, and I want them to take him back if they can. Sweet, awesome. I guess we can tear down this wall. Although we're not going to use this wall, we might as well take it down just because we're here. Cool. So it's down. It's pretty much just a bomb, if you guys couldn't tell. But yeah, I took down that wall. That's a wall that we're going to need for much later in the game. There is a way to use that wall, what's behind there anyway, right now, but I don't want to use it. It's more of a sequence break than anything, although I will be using some sequence breaks, and I'll make sure to show that off. I don't want to use it currently, just because I don't have much time, and honestly, what's behind that wall is terrifying, to me anyway. Come on. Okay, so you saw right there a Pikmin tripped and fell on his face, and I feel so bad for him, but it's pretty cute. When they do that, it's not that bad. It just kind of slows down progress. And overall, yeah, that's all it really does. It just slows down the progress of what's going on. But if you disband them, like right when they trip, they'll stand up immediately, and then you can whistle them, and you don't lose as much time, which is pretty useful for a little hint. If you guys did not know that, definitely it's worth using if you're in a tight situation and you have no time left. like me, kind of, but I'm not trying to rush through this so terribly fast. Right here, this dialogue box says that you cannot exceed 100 Pikmin in the field. If there are 100 Pikmin in the field already and you have an enemy brought back or a pellet posy, then they'll just sprout inside the onion. But they'll only be leaf Pikmin when you take them out. So it's good to note if you didn't know. It's a very useful tip. Alright, 1, 2. I wanted 3, but that's fine. 3. Bust down that wall. So right now, I'm just making progress for the next day because we don't have much time to continue what we're doing right now. So let's hope we can do this. And right now, I'm going to show you one of the coolest exploits, and I just did it on the last recording for the first time, actually. Not that, but it's right here. And did that actually break down? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so one more. That should be good. Okay, so we're almost out of time. Let me see if I can do this. If I don't, that's fine, because these bomb rocks will be wasted anyway. I could go use them on a different gate, but I'm not going to. So if we throw this guy, like right here, and we run, he continues to keep the momentum he already has, and he gets thrown up onto that ledge, and that will be so useful tomorrow when we come back here. So very useful. I can't even describe how useful this is, and I can't believe I didn't find it, but I did it for the first time, and I was so proud of myself. Oh, I got it on the second try! That's amazing. Last time it took me like 8 or 9 tries to get that, you guys, so I'm excited. Let's try not to leave any Pikmin behind. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we are running out of time so fast. No, no, no. Come on, come on. Oh. Oh, they're all on base. That's fine. Good. So we didn't get as much done as I would have liked to today, but we got quite a bit done. And I got to show you that pretty cool little sequence break / glitch thing there. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see what happens in this ending cinematic, seeing as how this is kind of the first time we've seen them as an army. Nothing special at all. I was just making that a bigger deal than it had to be. Yeah, they pretty much just all line up, and then they disperse into their different little onions. It's pretty cute, though. Sometimes they trip, and you just kind of laugh, or some of them will be late to the party, and it's pretty cool. So, oh, I guess this brings up another thing. Like, you saw me plucking those Pikmin out of the ground. If they're not all plucked out of the ground, that's fine. The end of the day, if they're in the ground still, they will not die. So don't worry about that. In fact, I believe the next day they will become flower Pikmin. So it's almost worth it to keep them in the ground overnight. So it appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts on my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. So this brings up another thing. There is a radar that you can get, and it shows you a map of the area that you've landed in, as well as these stars, which is where all your parts will be, as he was stating on the map. So, in the next episode, I think that we will definitely get that part, and let's just review this real fast. So today we sprouted 80 Pikmin. That's pretty awesome. Most of them reds, of course. And then a couple yellows. We only have 13 yellows. Although that's not so bad, considering. There are still some left in the ground near the where the yellow onion was. Although the yellow onion will be resituated tomorrow, those Pikmin will remain there. So I will have to go grab them. That's kind of out of the way, but whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Yeah, you guys, that has been a pretty good second day, honestly. I hope the audio turned out good. If it didn't, I really don't want to re-record it, so I will probably just put this one up anyway. But it has been Antibek, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pikmin, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, and I'm signing off. Later, guys.